And welcome back to the channel, my AKAPAD. Peter is looking here. Flex all day, flex all night. Subscribe, support, leave a comment. Get yourself some of that sweet Arctic vibes. Speaking of the Arctic, Fortress of Solitude, Sanctuary of Superman. And lo and behold, next to me is James Gunn's first preview, first tease of the Man of Steel. All over social media. The trailer comes this Thursday. I need to know what all of you think, because when I see this, when these eyes see this, I just think Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder released that poster that had the streaks. Why is it now every single teaser image of Superman has to have streaks? Every single first image we see of a Superman movie that's a official release, like from the studio, has to do with the S. I thought James Gunn was going to usher in a new, powerful, creative, imaginative era for DC. Now the DC Universe, DCU. It just seems like he's doing a I'm better than Zack Snyder campaign. Am I wrong here? And guys, no apologies. I think Zack Snyder is one of the guys. Like, he is such a fun, creative force. I like everything he puts out. I back all of his movies. Deep analysis on Sucker Punch, because so many of you guys missed the point of Sucker Punch. But I also, in contrarian to that, I back James Gunn. Bunko Experiment, Brightburn, Guardians 1 and 2. I keep saying it over and over again. But everything James Gunn is touching regarding and putting out regarding of this movie just seems like he's on the nipple of Zack Snyder. And I understand he's pivoting the character from a less macho, let's just say less American standpoint. Meaning, the first image we see of Superman was that awful one where he's putting on the boots. The first one we saw of Zack Snyder was him holding up the safe. That was such a that hit the mark so well, and it set the tone for everything to come. I think a lot of the criticism for Man of Steel came far after the fact. A little bit of like this early internet stuff we see, where people like the movie, but the internet turns on it. They did it to Avatar 1, and they did with Man of Steel. Meaning, all of a sudden, it was controversial that there was a epic fight at the end of Man of Steel that didn't have the air of protecting civilians, and then Clarky Clark kills at the end. And people don't put that in context when they compare it to the original, or just the flow of the movie, where this is kind of like a year one Man of Steel and he's learning his chops. The blowback from that was very odd to me, and people still hold on to it. To be real with you guys, and we will be there Thursday for the teaser trailer drop, but to be very real, everything that James Gunn seems to be doing is purposeful. He's being purposeful with his contrast to Zack Snyder, which means that he views that version of the Man of Steel, just even how he's shot, as corrupted, as wrong, as incorrect, and he's putting out the correct. That's very interesting.